Hello, this is Annalisa from Faith Dream Create, and you are watching my fall card series for 2021, and I am back with another card today. So I will be using this stamp set from Honeybee Stamps. This is the Gather Together stamp set, and I believe that it is retiring. I believe it is still available on the Honeybee Stamps website. I got it from their site in the retirement section. It might still be available at Simon Says Stamp as well, so I will list it down below in the description box where it is still available. So if you are interested in seeing this set close up or grabbing it before it's gone, you can find the details in the description box below. But let's get started with this card and dive right into the fun. The great thing about this stamp is it has so many great sentiments, and it is a fall themed set, but it also has sentiments like that are family oriented or happy retirement, and you could definitely pull this out for birthdays or thank yous and just randomness, just because hellos. So many options with this stamp set and the cute critters. So just went ahead and stamped it out there with my stamping platform, and I'm going to go ahead and color it in with some Spectrum Noir markers. And I do have the dies for this, so I will get to die cut it later. I don't have to fussy cut this out, though this would be a very simple stamp to fussy cut out since it's such a big image. But yes, so I have not been posting super regularly. My goal is to post 1 to 2 times a week, mostly 2, so that I can bring you a lot of content, a lot of fall themed things, and then I'm going to dive right into Christmas. But life gets busy, and I haven't been posting when I want to, but I'm going to get you guys the content. My family and I have been enjoying the fall season, and we were actually just at the pumpkin patch this last weekend, my husband and our 3 kids. We had a great day at the pumpkin patch. It was actually really, really raining, and we were not sure if we were going to go because there was like this big rain storm, more rain than we usually get coming through, and so the pumpkin patch was like, we might be canceling, but it was barely raining as we drove there, and they're like, we're open now. And so we got there was a few families there, and then they left, and so we had this whole pumpkin patch to ourselves. We know the people that run it, and yeah, we had this whole pumpkin patch to ourselves. We could run, we could play, and it was just so much fun just to be outdoors, and the rain held off for the most part, and then it would rain some more, and we would just hide under the tents that they had set up, and the kids had rain gear on, and they were just like, okay, find somewhere to hide or keep going. And it's so fun. So what are some of your traditions that you enjoy or you used to enjoy in the fall season? It's such a cozy time as it gets cold, and we find ways to keep cozy. What are some of your fall traditions? I would love to know down below in the comments below if you are willing to share. So there is the coloring all done up, and now I'm just taping the die into place and running that through my Big Shot. I'm really loving using the dies. If I grab them, I don't always get them, but the few that I have been getting, it is so nice to use. Still figuring it out and getting used to it, but definitely a plus if you can go ahead and grab them. And popping that out. Ta-da! Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and create the actual card. So I decided to do a slimline card because this is such a big image, and I wanted to go ahead and be able to add my sentiment and have it all go together. You could definitely add a little sentiment in like the corner on a smaller card. So many options. So for the word hello that I'm going to die cut, I wanted it to match the scarf from the bear, so I went ahead and used the exact same Spectrum Noir marker to get that color And then I'm taking that hello die from the die set, and it also has a coordinating stamp. I'm just die cutting that hello out from in my Big Shot machine, and then you can see that it matches the scarf and brings it in. And I wasn't sure how it worked, if you like popped it in or if it could do like an outline. I have to experiment more with these dies and these stamps, and then I felt like this card or this sentiment needed a bit of pop. It needed to stand out more on the background. So I went ahead and took my my Memento Tuxedo black marker to outline the edges, and I felt like this still didn't make it stand out the way I wanted it to. So you're going to see me fix that in a second. This is great for when you have fussy cut images, just to finish off those edges, but I still felt like it needed to pop off the background even more. So I was trying to figure out what to do. You see me wondering what I should do. And then I decided to first I tried to use a pen. I was like, I'll just use my Inkjoy pen. I love them. But it just wasn't giving me, I wanted thicker lines. It wasn't giving me what I wanted. So I kept thinking and I kept going. And then I decided to bring out the True Black Spectrum Noir marker to give me bigger, thicker lines and to just outline this. And then I was happy with this die cut hello word. And we keep going. And I build the sentiment. So there we go. The word is now popping off the card, and it is the way I want it. And then I'm going to add a little bit of ink just to the edges. I'm using Selvage Patina Distress Oxide ink. I'm just inking up the edges because I wanted it to be white, I wanted it to be subtle, and I wanted the color from the hello word and the critters to stand out. So I'm just adhering the critters and the word hello, and then I can build the sentiments a little bit more. So it's going to say hello fall, so I'm using the fall word from the same stamp set, the Gather Together stamp set from Honeybee Stamps. So hello fall. Sorry, it is off camera here a little bit. Sometimes these slimline cards, I forget how they fit in into the frame. Alright, so then I'm stamping Families Are Like Fudge, mostly sweet with a few nuts. And then it didn't stamp perfectly, so I just went ahead and used the Inkjoy pen over it just to make the words stand out, or my words are all over the place. Stand out and be more clear. So I should have used my Misty or my stamping platform for that, because then I could have gone ahead and gotten a perfect impression. But that is okay if you don't get a perfect impression. This is a way you can fix it. Just be slow and go over it slowly, and you're gonna have a looking good. So then I went ahead and grabbed the pops of color and added in some details on the flowers and all of that, and made them a little 3D, and I did lose the footage for that, but you can see how I made the flowers 3D there, and I'll show you a close-up at the end. And then just adding some detail in with the white gel pen, and then I add the pops of color here, and then I start flicking them, and I kind of get in a fight with them. They start smudging, and this doesn't usually happen, but I think I just put too many dots at the same time, and it didn't turn out so well. So I tried to fix it. I took a baby wipe and I started erasing them. And so what I decided to do was just kind of blend them out and blend them all over the card. And that kind of brought in this shimmer and shine and fixed it. Added a little bit more of a mixed media feel to the card. I am sorry it is not in camera. At this point, I was frustrated and I did not know where I was going with this card, and I was partially not worried that I was not in the frame. But yeah, so my whole idea of it being a white background didn't work out, but that is okay. I really do like how it turned out in the end. It's that, like I said, mixed media feel, and the pops of color have a little bit of shimmer in them, so when you like tilt the card, you get this like sparkly, shimmery effect when you do this. And you can definitely experiment with these and like try different techniques. You don't just have to do dots. I definitely need to experiment more. So yeah, then I decided to add some of the yellow in to bring in that pop of yellow and kind of bring in that orange more. And you can see that I got in a fight with them and had to blend it up into this sentiment. But then I got the flicking right and I got the dots to go the way I wanted them. But the fight turned out fun and I was able to experiment a little bit more with these pops of color. And then as a last finishing touch, I added some glitter with the Spectrum Noir glitter pen to the hello. And there you go. That's the finished card. So thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. And I'll see you next time in the next video. Bye for now.